Hey guys, Tyler Tolman here, and I want to talk to you today about whole foods. I'm not talking about the whole pizza. I'm not talking about the whole donut. And I'm not talking about the donut hole. I'm talking about whole food. I'm talking about things that grow out of the ground that are complete. Roots and nuts and seeds and fruits and vegetables and all the beautiful things that Mother Nature has to offer that for some reason has been so bastardized and put down by society. People are actually scared to eat fruit. Oh my God, it's got too much sugar. Oh, what if it causes cancer? Seriously? Fruit cleanses our lymphatic system. It hydrates us. If you really look into all the studies that are out there that look into all the different fruits find anti-cancer nutrients that actually kill cancer cells, cause cancer cell death called apoptosis. Look into bromelain inside of a pineapple and see what it does. All the digestive enzymes that it provides as well, supporting us to digest other foods. Specifically proteins, so it'll help you to digest other proteins. It's high in something called iodine, which supports thyroid health. It'll actually detoxify the thyroid as well. There's so many different fruits, like papaya has something called papain. Papain is also implicated as an anti-cancer nutrient inside of papaya. Raspberries, strawberries, and other berries are absolutely amazing, containing something called ellagic acid. It's one of the first major discoveries by the American Cancer Society, containing a nutrient, ellagic acid, that literally destroys cancer in all kinds of different studies. You guys can find this on PubMed. I'd be happy to provide some links for you as well so you can look into this. There's so many different scientific studies about fruit and its capacity to support human health in detoxification. So we need to start eating it. Vegetables, they're the things that really make us strong. They're the things that ground us. You know, greens full of chlorophyll. It's the chlorophyll that mimics our actual blood plasma and hemoglobin that gives us energy and vitality, the building blocks of everything. And I talk about this a lot. We have two fluid systems of the body. One is called the lymphatic system, which detoxes all of the cells of the acids. And the best thing for our lymphatic system is fruit. And in fact, especially citrus. All citrus is astringent and really helps to clean out the lymphatic system, but all fruit hydrates and helps the lymphatic system. And then we have blood. And blood is the other fluid system that builds everything and gives the energy. Your nails, your skin, your hair, everything is made from blood. The building blocks are in the blood. And chlorophyll matches that. So the best way to build your blood is to actually eat or drink chlorophyll. And you get that from everything that's green, from broccoli to Brussels sprouts to asparagus to spinach and kale and parsley and coriander and all these beautiful herbs, which have so many other great capacities as well for detoxification of heavy metals and all these other things. But really, if you want to have good, clean, healthy skin and black hair, look up Anne Wigmore. This woman in her 50s started to go gray. In her 60s had a full head of gray hair. And then she discovered something called the wheatgrass. And she started drinking wheatgrass every day. She wrote a whole book about it. And in her 70s had a full natural head of black hair. Just from radically building her blood with wheatgrass, which alkalizes the body. It gives all the building blocks so the body's not missing anything. So I provide all kinds of products and really just education, how we can heal ourselves, just getting back to the farm, getting back to whole foods, getting back to the truth. You have been lied to your entire life and told that nutrition comes in a little plastic bottle with little plastic capsules. Well, I call bullshit. And these industries that have made trillions of dollars over the years want you to believe that there's no nutrients in our soils anymore. There's no nutrients in our food, and it's completely not true. A tomato can't actually grow up and become a tomato unless it gets everything it needs. Now, of course, I don't recommend eating genetically modified foods. I don't recommend eating a bunch of chemicals on the foods. You can wash them off, and you can buy organic, which has a better profile of nutrients, but all of the nutrients in an organic tomato are exactly the same as the ingredients in a conventional tomato. There's just more of it. So there's no excuse not to go and get the foods. And in fact, if the body really wants lycopene or vitamin B or vitamin C or something, as long as we're eating the foods, the body's going to get it. So stop wasting your money on pills and buying crap food, and instead of wasting your money on all the supplements and all the bullshit out there, actually spend money on quality food and take your time with it. And believe it or not, less is more. You don't have to consume massive quantities of food. When we eat less, our body gets used to digesting the proteins, the fats, and the carbohydrates, and it does it quite efficiently. And in fact, the longest lived cultures on the planet eat the least amount of calories. It's one of the greatest things you can do to increase your lifespan is decrease your caloric intake. Eat real food. Get off the supplements. And I understand if you have a deficiency, you might need a supplement, but you need to figure out how to get rid of that deficiency, and it most likely comes back to your gut. Almost all deficiencies are related to gut inflammation. How did the gut inflammation get there in the first place? Processed foods, eating too much cooked, eating too much preservatives, colors, artificial. It really comes down to simplicity. When we eat fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, and a little bit of fungus among us, some medicinal mushrooms, etc., things like that, our body figures it out. So stay tuned, eat whole foods, and I'll talk to you soon.